What's going on, Libra? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for the month of May 2023. So in this reading, Libra, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides, and much more, Libra, regarding the month of May 2023. But before we begin this reading, as always, Libra, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Libra, definitely smash that like button and subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this energy and see what wants to come through for you for the month of May, Libra. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Libra. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got going on here for you, Libra. I like it, I like it. I like it. Okay, let's go ahead and start this reading off for you with some pre-shuffled oracle cards, some messages from the universe for you, Libra, for this month of May. And the first energy we have is, what do you feel? What do you feel, Libra? And so this card really shows that a lot of you are being stuck in a state of indecision. You know, one of the biggest leading causes of failure in the business world is indecision, you know, or go back to the ancient Greeks, he who hesitates is lost. And so this is your own energy though, Libra. Always, you know, this is really one of your blessings, is being able to weigh the pros and the cons of what is this decision. For a lot of you, this decision has to do with a relationship though. Yeah, and a lot of you, this relationship is coming in May. Great reading, by the way. I really like this, but what do you feel, Libra? The message of this card is, it's better to try, it's better to make a choice, and if it doesn't work out, you can always gain the wisdom from that failure and then make a different choice. But what I'm getting from this is many of you are going to waste, some of you could even miss a very important relationship, almost like a pre-birth agreement, if you spend too much time not deciding. So for some of you, there's one person, you know who this person is, or for some of you there could be a few, but there's one person in general that you need to give a shot in love. There's all these red flags. You know, what I'm picking up from this in May is that there's someone here who you're gonna meet, or they're already here, that there's all these reasons you're giving yourself to not go forward with it. But it's like, don't give yourself the reason to not love this person until they give you the reason, and that is coming from a higher level. So don't just, oh, I'm not doing any, don't just do nothing this month, please, okay? You also have focus on the light, okay, Libra, so you have this message this month, focus on the light. And this is really about, you know, a glass half full attitude. And so really with this energy that I'm picking up on from this card, Libra, is focus on your own aura. Focus on yourself if you can. The light around you. There could be situations that are causing you anxiety in May, or there could be situations that you feel that there is like a little bit of darkness around you, or I'm just getting overall general anxiety is what it's coming through as. And so make sure that you're intentional with your what you focus on grows. Okay, so focus on the light. The light really could be anything in your life, but it also is a purity. There also something is, don't be too worried about details here, Libra. Don't be too worried about details in your life. It's almost like if you can work with the law of assumption this month, where you basically have a higher vision, a higher plan for your life, and you live in the end. What is the end goal? Focus on that light. Focus on what you prefer. Don't get, this month, Libra, give yourself the ability to dream big, or to think positive thoughts. I know that sounds rudimentary, but trust me, if you understand the mechanics of this tarot, it ain't. We also have diving, and it's interesting. You have focus on the light. Now, the next card you have diving for the light. Okay, and this card really is about honoring your own bravery to come down into this plane, come down into this time zone, into this time-space reality. This month, the universe is looking at you, because you're going to have to find the light in the dark. In the dark, not light in the light. So on the one hand, you have focus on the light. I'm getting focus on positive things positively, if that makes sense. Okay, that means I want to manifest this. Let's send positive energy to it. This energy, diving for the light, a little bit different. Before we get into the tarot, a lot of you, there's a dark situation, potentially for some of you, a really dark situation that is around you, that just happened, or continuation of darkness. So for a lot of you, this is going to be bigger themes. So for me, struggling with my autistic brain wave state, this is something, to give you a clear example, that I have had to find the light in. My experience of autism, of mental cloudedness. There's many people who are in a similar situation to me who do not find the light in the dark. Okay, so in some sort of way in your life, there's some sort of darkness that could surround you. You have to, what is the beauty in that darkness? And that is not a task that may be completed this month. I just want to be that's something, Libra, that it could even take you a lifetime to sit with. But it's almost going to come to you effortlessly in a download is what I'm getting. For others of you, it will be more cerebral or more obvious. All right, so now let's really get into the tarot. Sorry, I just had to get those messages were some intense ones. So Libra, your opportunity for the month of May 2023 is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords really has to do with healing. And so when it comes to diving for the light right now, this is what you're going to be doing. The Four of Swords in your opportunity, make sure you're giving yourself time to yourself every single day. Make sure that you set boundaries with people. Make sure that you give yourself time to meditate every single day. But really there's a deep healing going on in your life, and it has to do with some sort of darkness. For others of you, it has to do with some sort of new relationship or pre-existing relationship that's transforming into something bigger in your life. And it's going to be healing, but once again, it's just an opportunity. So when it comes to your challenge, interesting challenge, you have the Six of Wands as your biggest challenge right now, Libra. And for most of you out there, this is coming through as something that you want is not here yet. So the Six of Wands is about public victory. It's about going through a battle and really coming out on top of it. Okay, and because this is your challenge, Libra, for some of you, what I'm getting is that you have not attained success yet. You're still figuring it out, or you're dealing with a very weird public situation. For some of you, your Six of Wands and your challenge is you could feel publicly framed incorrectly, is what I'm meaning. There could be people, Libra, around you who are mislabeling you or who are viewing you as bad for something that you really didn't do. Okay, watch out for that for some of you. Now, for others of you, this is about not letting success get to your head, because Libra is the sign of worldly abundance, really. And so with the Six of Wands being here in your challenge, Libra, we're going to have to clarify in a moment. There could be something about a recent victory. Be careful about daring the gods of envy, or be careful about flaunting your victories. The Six of Wands in your challenge, There's a quote coming into my head: keep your head up in failure and keep your head down in success. Because a win, people think a loss can make or break someone when it comes to success or career, whatever this victory or loss or this defeat has to do with you. People say a loss can make or break someone, but a win can also make or break someone, because some of you are getting very comfortable with a win, or some of you are resting on your laurels. Yeah, some of you, like, you've already went through a very difficult manifestation process. Or, I mean, Libra, I really think Libra is like the best sign. I really think Libra is the best sign. Like, your ability to objectively attune to people, it makes you look amazing as a Libra. You have Libra is the best sign. But because of that, how do you manifest that? How do you manage that bestness? Is because a lot of you, this is something about lazy but talented is coming through. For some of you, this is something about you won once 2 years ago, and now you're resting on that when it's just there's other moves to be made here. Others of you, and this is the last thing I'm going to say before we move on. The Six of Wands in your challenge, fear of failing in front of other people, or for others of you, there's someone around you who could want to be in a public relationship with you and you're not ready for that. Anyway, for some of you, it's also feeling bad about overcoming a demon in your life. There's also a guilt here. I know I keep going off, but I got to get to all the Libras. Or for some of you, this is like just massively encompassing. The Six of Wands in your challenge, you feel guilty for success, okay? A lot of you, once again, diving for the light, focus on the light. A lot of you have I'm getting this for a lot of you. You recently overcame one of your demons, but you feel guilty for that at a subconscious level. And so you want to look at that. What are your success barriers? Okay, Libra, just look at that in general. When it comes to your overall general energy, I really do like it. For the most part, for May. Overall general energy is the Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, and also the Magician here, Libra, when it comes to May. Okay, so with this energy here, I feel like there's a manifestation that you're surrendering to in your life. Okay, there's some sort of potential vision that you're creating that you're really going to surrender to, or you're going to look at it from a different perspective. Most of you, this is actually a relationship thing, though. I hate to say it, Libra, because you see how this Page of Cups is offering this Hanged Man that cup. And a lot of you here, you are going to believe in the potential of a relationship. For some of you, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, okay, I have a soul contract to go into business with this person. They seem a little bit immature, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. You're going to look at someone differently. Okay, so this Page of Cups is not you. It's not. I don't know why it's coming through as an energy around you. So there could be, whether this is someone who's interested in you in love, maybe you just view them as like, well, they don't know how to love me. They're immature in love, because like Libra is the master of love. And so, or for others of you, this is a business, or someone you have a lot of potential to go into business with, and you're just like, well, they're just immature. There's some sort of thing about you're viewing someone as like they're a little bit childlike, but not in a good way. So that may change, though. And the reason why is because Libra, when it comes to what you don't see coming, you have the Fool, you have the Eight of Wands, and you have the Two of Cups. And a lot of you, this Hanged Man, Page of Cups thing is all linked to this. And so, in what you don't see coming, there is a relationship coming faster than you could say MISSISSIPPI. And so, with this energy, there's a new beginning with a new potential new soulmate here, the Two of Cups, and there could be travel involved for some of you, or making plans. And what you don't see coming this month, you could be planning to finalize something with a lover. Or there's someone around your field that I'm picking up on, Libra, who plans are going to be quickening. For a lot of you, this is love, and you are going to give someone a shot in love. Because remember, what was the message from the Oracle? It was, what do you feel, Libra? But remember what the message was, is don't just sit there in your room all day because you're trying to be high vibrational. No, Libra, we didn't come here to be pristine little perfect angels who are intermediaries who don't actually have to go to the highest or the lowest. We came here to get in the mud. You came into this life to get dirty. So you need to get a little bit dirty this month in terms of making a choice in love. For a lot of you, this has to do with a relationship, making a choice that that basically you're not sure of. But you have to figure, the only way you're gonna, if you never try, you will never know. So you just want to be a recluse, you know, that's cool. But when it comes to your advice from your spirit guides, very interesting, very synchronistic. You have the Two of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So, with this energy being here, once again, well, you have this thing about really, really, really overthinking something. The Page of Swords and the Two of Wands. But because it is your advice, Libra, there's something to do with a relationship here that you're going to have to figure out, okay? You're going to have to figure out, am I going to be with this person or not? Am I going to do business with this person or not? Etc., etc., etc. For some of you, you have plans, but you don't want to execute them. You also have this Two of Swords tied up to this, Libra, in your advice. And so, you want me to break it down? You want me to break it down, Libra? You want me to break it down? Stop overthinking. You want me to break it down? Stop. This is thinking. This is planning. This is that. Stop. It's that simple. Now, let's go ahead and get into the clarification portion of this reading for you. So, let's go ahead and see what we got. Let's clarify, first of all, why the Hanged Man is here. What is it that you are looking at from a different perspective? What is it that you're transforming a viewpoint? You're having some sort of viewpoint transformation, especially when it comes to someone that you may perceive to be a little bit of a junior. You think they're a junior, and they think you're a petunia. And that's why it's balanced. All right. Why is the Yeah. Let's see. Why is the Hanged Man here, though? Hold on, Libra. Well. Okay. Yeah. Well, a lot of you, this is a past life relationship. This is. The Hanged Man is clarified by the Empress, the Six of Cups, and also the Eight of Swords here, Libra, when it comes to your overall general energy. There's going to be a deep recognition that you're basically stuck in a soul contract. Now, it doesn't mean you don't have free will with it, Libra, but what I'm getting from this, the main thing that's coming through here is there's some sort of, for some of you, this is going to be someone that you've had, like you literally dealt with them in the past, and now they're coming back into your life, or they're knocking on your door and you're saying, okay, I'll give them another chance. For others of you, this is a deep soul contract relationship where basically you're going to understand very like spiritually that like, okay, like this is not something to be ignored. Like we must deal with this. Let's give them a shot. And once again, what do you feel? Most of you, this just comes down to emancipating yourself from this constant back and forth. Do I do it? Do I not do it? In terms of this relationship. And a lot of you are just going to realize, okay, we're stuck with this. Now, I'm getting that if any movement happens within the relationship, it's actually going to be solidified like by mid to late May in terms of the actual physical manifestation of this. But for a lot of you here, there's a deep recognition, and it either has to do with a potential long-term romantic thing or a business thing, but you're meant to really explore it no matter which one it is. For some of you, it's both and simultaneous with different people. Most of you, it's one. Why is the Six of Wands here, Libra, in your challenge? Well, the Six of Wands in your challenge is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and also the Nine of Wands here. So for a lot of you here, just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean that it will never happen, Libra. There's something here about you being really wounded about why don't I have what I want yet? Why don't I have more abundance than than I used to have? Or why does abundance come? Why do I have abundance like for 2 years, and then the next 2 years I don't. A lot of you, there's been this like weird ride of money in your life that's been up and down, up and down, up and down. And so there could be some sort of subconscious clearing about that. But with this energy, Libra, and the Six of Wands is your challenge, a lot of you here, once again, there is this thing about taking it too far. There is this thing about keep your head down in success. And so a lot of you, there could be this wounding. There could be some sort of money. No matter who you are, there's like a money wound here. Whether it's you don't have enough money, you want more money, or you have everything. You have most of what you want, and you're kind of you're resting on your laurels, right? You're saying, okay, well, I don't really have to do much because I've already manifested it. But guess what? The world is changing every millisecond, Libra. Do you understand that? Do you understand that that the very cultural landscape is changing every moment? I'm like watching like a hawk every day about my own status in this matrix, and I'm like looking like, okay, well, yes, it's good now, but where's it going? And so that could be something that's going on. Now, what I'm really interested in looking at is what's going on with this Two of Cups and what you don't see coming, especially because it's right next to the Fool and the Four of the Eight of Wands. I mean, that's just that's golden. I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully, you're not dealing with a gobshite. Why is the Two of Cups here in your what you don't see coming? I think I had too many nootropics to the alpha brain. And also, my eye has been spazzing ever since I got to where I am. Sorry, okay, you, not me. Why is the Two of Swords here? Excuse me, Two of Swords, Two of Cups. Because I said that because the Two of Swords is underneath the Two of Cups. And so, a lot of you, there's going to be this resistance to this person, yes, because you see the Two of Swords. So, in the reading, the Two of Swords is in your advice, the Two of Cups is right above it. But what I'm getting intuitively is there's once again, there's this resistance to this person that you're going to go into romance or business with, okay? And for a lot of you, I think I said to you this last reading, there is this weird energy of blurred lines when it comes to this. Like, do we go into business together and keep it as that, or do we have a business together and then also smash? You know, like that's what you're dealing with. And a lot of you are so arrogant, especially those business mogul types, like don't let your pride get the better of you because, well, what the hell? Okay. Well, apparently the Two of, the Two of Cups in what you don't see coming is clarified by the Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups here. A lot of you could be, you could be the person that, for some of you, there could be someone, Libra, who has a high status that is really going to make a love offer to you. Roles could be reversed if you've already achieved that. You could like meet, fell in love with a waitress, what the hell I'm thinking. Fell in love with a waitress, what the hell I'm thinking. And you're like Rick Ross. Because I know a lot of powerful Libras watch this channel. So there could be something along the lines of that. There could be something along the lines of... it's just going down this month, Libra. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll talk to you next week for your next reading. Have a great May. It's a lot of change. Jump into this relationship, please.